Hello, this is Dr. Mia Lueth. It is June 11th, 2024, 3:29 p.m. Eastern New York time. Uh, I am just continuously on the two forms of social media that I use, which are YouTube and X, legacy Twitter. Okay. Uh, so I'm going to explain a few things, but the first, I'm going to make a few legal statements right out loud. Any information that I've put up online here, if anyone attempts to use it to, uh, pretend to be me, you're already caught. I don't set traps ever. And there's some paranoid people who need to just stay away from me. And oftentimes I'm not interested in advice, but there seem to be a lot of people who jump on that one. If I need it, I'll ask. And you may not know it to look at me, but yes, I have been raped and tortured. And no, I didn't deserve that. And no, it's not my past life. And everybody can stay out of my past lives. And I never need a past life regression because that's not how this freaking works. So you're caught too. Okay? There's some people I'm giving the option of settling out of court. PNC Bank being one of them. Bank of America being another. But Upper Bay Counseling and Support Services will get dragged to a court of law unless they plan to have me killed. And even then, it's likely still going to happen. People have lied to me. It's not okay to do. The law firm that my parents used to prepare all of their legal information fucked up several times. And, okay, broke the law. I mean, it's never okay for anyone with an Esquire at the end that claims to be a legal law firm to tell a client to lie to a register of wills. And a few other things. No, they should have been concerned with the living. I was in therapy for a time. The wrong kind of therapy, which is why I eventually did manage to get the proper referral and, yes, talk to a proper, well-adjusted individual who knows both psychiatry and neurology because he has a PhD in both, which I greatly appreciate. And anybody who has functional neurological disorder, those are the kind of doctors you want to talk to. Okay. Some of this is not medication. Shut up. I'm 52 years old. I do have a PhD. My life expectancy is actually exceeded what I was told 20 years ago it would be. People have gotten into my business who have no business getting into my business. Mind your own, ladies and gentlemen. People's families have lied right to my face. I'm owed my dad's folded flag. By the time I was 40, all of my immediate family, including grandparents, aunts and uncles, siblings, children, and parents, all deceased. How dare anybody I've ever met or talked to compare you to me ever again? Don't ever, anybody ever do that again. Ever, never. And you take that time and you look at yourself right dead square in the mirror and you figure yourself out and you know yourself before any of you go opening your damn mouth about anybody else on planet Earth. Yes, I said that out loud in plain, clear English. Department of Homeland Security. There is no possible way, as a United States citizen who has been through some shit, and some of it because of the U.S. Army, more recently because of the U.S. Navy, and that stupid piece of shit cancer, which, by the way, is not how I get defined. Ever, never again. People are allowed to have bad days. I will not lie to you with my face. Yes, one Bobby Schuller, his dad has a power voice. Just like Pastor John Hagee has a power voice. If anybody's passed away in there, rest in peace, obviously. He gave a sermon about how we should put on a cheesy fake smile in order to make others feel comfortable, sir. And I disagree with you. At a party, who wants the sad sack at the party? No. See, you recognize that you have someone in your acquaintanceship who needs you to bear up with them. And you bring the freaking party to them. And you don't make them act fake by smiling, sir. I fundamentally disagree with many people trying to say they are speaking straight gospel, especially in my own country. What you would do for the least of them. Well, excuse me, godly males. If you are acting as such and speaking as such, and you are bearing proper fruit, I would continue to listen to you, but I have no evidence of such. And Catholics, you are not special. You are Christians. Christians are Christians. Homeland Security, I saw way too much with my own two eyes. Some of those people, a detriment to each other while carrying firearms. And in 2 cases, I can prove in a court of law that what used to be called DRO gave 2 mentally ill people firearms. I witnessed insubordination. I witnessed people who are walking around like 9/11 never happened. They get paid to be the vigilant ones. Now, if the dumbass motherfucking contractor is more on the ball than your own employees, I want to leave this country. Twice the United States government has misplaced, lost my sensitive personal information, which Upper Bay Counseling and Support Services just recently did. I will not be held responsible for that. I will not be put in a mess. You fucking people don't know what hell is. You know who you can thank for that? Why? Mr. John Andrew Kearns? Don't you forget about me. That goes to you, dickbag. Just stay away from everybody. You deserve it. For the rest of eternity, no, we're not ever going to cross paths again. Oh, don't worry, some of you. You'll never have to see me again. Oh, I know. That's a two-way street. By the way, there is one who is active who just can't fucking stand witches. I don't know what else to tell ya. One little Hunter Tivis at some point accused me of being a witch, which is interesting because he must have confused me with his actual mother. Well, he was still young. Some of you are about to pay the piper. I'm the one who gets the justice around here. Most of you don't know trouble. Most of you don't know what it's like. So don't pretend that you do. How very nice and clever and conniving you are. Impressive. However, My God's not fake. And you all need to understand that Seth, the good son of Adam and Eve, it's all about Egypt. I'm actually a genius. It's true. No, no, I'm 52 years old. I much prefer mature males. And I don't understand. Yes, I would like to find out who thinks they have total authority over me, actually. Let's find that out. Let's also find out who wants to settle out of court. The people who stole my intellectual property, possibly some people in Florida, the United States of America, Towson University, several law enforcement entities, pests and law cats. And I'm the nice one because there's only one of me. So all of you who have families and other kind of help, don't you ever fucking compare yourselves to me ever again. It will never come to pass. I will never ever fight some stupid woman for a dude ever. And anybody online accuses me of things that you cannot prove in a U.S. court of law, and I am coming after you. I have a pain condition. My life keeps getting destroyed. And it certainly is not because I deserve it. Get the bullshit offline. Do not mistake me for some bobo blind idiot. And never you mind how old my soul is. Where is my promised man? Everybody swears they know shit about gospel too. And the fact of the matter is, no, you don't. No, you don't. Excuse me. Let's keep some money in the United States. And if you give China all the fucking gold, then what is it worthless? Gold is never the answer. And forensic accountants are allowed to follow the money. And if I get law enforcement involved, it's because law enforcement needs to be involved. And if you want to threaten me, and if you want to play games with me, you must identify yourself to me. The actual real name that you were given. Too many people coming in with big ass plans for me. Too many people with big plans for my life. Well, you will discuss that with me prior to, yes, the two of us moving forward. I can't help it that the United States government didn't want to keep a genius employed. I was trying to protect your employees. But if these people are federal grade, then my country fucking needs help. Do not threaten me. Get out of my business if you do not belong there. And I do not necromance. All walls back up, Archangel Michael. They lost.